recording. I'm recording. Hello, FlossTube. Still learning. How are we all today? It is Tuesday. It is not hot as Hades today, which is a fabulous thing. It was an awful weekend here in Northern Ohio. It was awful. I think Saturday morning, about 11 o'clock, the humidity hit, and we were all sitting at the farmer's market going, oh my god, we're gonna die. Like, and we're there until 1 o'clock, and everybody, all of the vendors, were like, oh my god, we're gonna die. And yeah, Sunday was plum duck awful. I hope everybody celebrated their dads for Father's Day, their husbands, if their husbands are dads. I'm sure you have a dad somewhere in your life, or you have a father figure. We actually spent time with my parents on Saturday night. Did not see them on Sunday because my dad's a farmer. My dad's trying to farm the fields. I'm pretty sure that's what he was doing yesterday also. And yesterday was just as awful, hot and humid. And oh my god, I thought I was going to die. Like really, I like my seasons. I like spring, I like summer, I like fall. I deal with winter because I like my seasons. I don't necessarily, I think I would say I deal with summer. Ideally, if I could live somewhere that was like autumn all year long, I would be a very happy human. But that place doesn't exist, so I deal with my seasons. So we skipped straight over spring here in Ohio and went right from winter to summer because literally we went from snow to like 75 degrees. It was ridiculous. So it is, I'm filming this on Tuesday, probably going to upload it on Wednesday. My computer takes forever. My internet takes forever to upload videos from my computer to YouTube. So I have to do it overnight just because it takes so long and I can't use my laptop if I'm doing it. It makes the laptop go really slow and hassle because it's a refurbished laptop. So you guys will see this on Wednesday. What has happened this week, except for, other than hot and humid weather, that's about it. Because when it was hot, because we don't have air conditioning in our house, so when it is hot and humid, we don't like to do things. My paper pumpkin did get here yesterday. As you can see, it is still in the box. That's how little I did yesterday. That's how little I did yesterday. I will probably unbox this later, like when I get done with this video, and put it up on my channel. I will not include it with FlossTube because I know some people, you know, that's just not their thing. So we got that. That's that. So I didn't stitch a whole awful lot between when I filmed on Thursday and when I am filming on Tuesday. Like I said, my plan is to do this on Tuesdays on a regular basis. I last week filmed my first one, fought with my computer about getting it from the phone to the computer, lost the video in the ether that is not the internet. It is gone forever. So I had to refilm it Thursday, and then I had stuff going on, so I finally got it off of the phone Friday and was uploading it and went, oh wow, this takes forever. So we'll get there. I promise I'll get there and I won't look like it's such a dork. I actually can't make that promise because I do crazy stuff all the time. So I didn't get a whole lot of stitching done. I did stitch a little bit on Friday. Yeah, I stitched a little bit on Friday. I spent most of my stitching on Saturday. I will show you this, my progress on my little All Our Yesterdays card. Here she is. She's getting there. I need to add the greenery in her hat, and then her legs and her bottom part. And there is a chunk of the plum, the purpley stripe that is not done because I lost the purple that came with this kit. I lost the purple that came with this kit. I had to find a replacement, and the nice thing is they use DMC colors even though they don't label them as DMC colors, because I pulled one of my DMC colors and it matched perfectly. So I stitched this most of the day Saturday while I was sitting around waiting on customers at the farmer's market, because my stand's a little slow in the mornings at the market. Saturday while I was sitting with my parents before church. After church we ate dinner. I had one too many adult beverages, and I only had 2. That's kind of embarrassing, but my second one was probably a little bit more than the first one. I wasn't not drunk, but I definitely was not able to stitch Saturday night. So, and then Sunday I had every intention of sitting down and stitching all day because I knew it was going to be hot and it was going to be miserable. And we have window air conditioners in our house, in our bedroom, and in my husband's office, because my husband's a computer nerd. And it is really hot back there. It's like the one place in our house that gets super, super hot. We live in an old neighborhood with lots of tall trees and tall houses, so it kind of is nice. It's kind of okay as far as the most of the summer. There are a few days, like when it's really, really hot for more than 2 or 3 days in a row, it gets a little miserable. But we do retreat to where we have air conditioning. And because my cross stitch kind of goes with me, I just sit on the bed and watch TV. If I get super uncomfortable, I can drag my craft room chair in there. My computer can go in there because I have a laptop. So my intention was to sit and watch some, actually I was going to stream some No Reservations that lasted a hot 15 minutes. I was a miserable mess. I love Anthony Bourdain. I love him, even though he's gone. I'm very sad he's gone. And I'm very heartbroken the way he's gone. But I was going to watch some other reservations and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't handle it. I'm like a miserable mess. I was watching the new episode of Parts Unknown, the CNN series, because CNN actually has like a full season. They were only halfway through the season of Parts Unknown, showing the finished season of Parts Unknown when he died. So they've got like probably, they have to have at least 2 or 3 more episodes. They might have more. So they're showing them, you know, in addition to kind of some things about suicide awareness and suicide prevention, which I think is a good way to put them together and to honor him. But I was a miserable mess watching Parts Unknown. Like, seriously, my husband comes in and goes, "You have this lovely, weird mix of emotions on your face." Because I was like happy because it was like, hey, new episode, but I was sad because it's like, we're not gonna have new episodes. And I started to bawl, and I was doing the ugly cry. It was awful. So I didn't get as much stitching done. And yesterday I got home from work. I had to work late. I got home late. I had to cook dinner. By the time I sat down to do anything, I was like, nope, done. Just sitting here. It was like 8 o'clock when I was like, maybe I could cross stitch tonight. So I didn't get a whole lot done. But we do have progress on Cinderella. The blue is, maybe if I move backwards, I'll figure this out eventually. So the blue is just about done on her. There's this little spot you can see right here. It doesn't look like the rest of it. There's still some gappage in there. I missed some stitches. I will go back and finish those tonight. And then you can't tell on camera, but along the bottom of her dress is these white cross flower looking things. So I have to stitch from about here this way of those. So I definitely have all of that done tonight. There's a little bit of this purple for her cape and then the purple for the bottom of her dress. Plan is to have that done next week, by the week's end, by next Tuesday. We'll see how that goes because I have a lot going on this weekend. A lot going on in the next couple of weekends. We'll see how it goes. Then pretty much she'll be almost stitched. My goal is to have her all stitched up by the end of the month so that I can get her back stitched and beaded. My ultimate goal. I don't know if I'm going to have it all stitched up by the end of the month. It's like, what, the 19th today. So, like 10 more days of the month, it might not happen. I've got a graduation party, a family picnic, work, life. We'll see what happens with Cinderella here, but I'll keep you updated. And then, of course, the backstitching and the beading is going to take me to do it all at once. Like I said last time, I'm pretty sure lesson learned, not doing it that way again. So, I have no stash acquisition today to show you. I did, however, I am sure you all know about the very limited re-release of Lady of the Flag. I didn't get it. I actually am not getting it. And I'm not sad that I didn't get it, because I'm not getting it. It's just not my thing. It's not, I don't want to say it's not my style, because I have the Mirabella pattern for Cinderella. Because I love the Disney princesses, and Belle and Cinderella are my favorite. You'll see the Belle love in a minute. But I don't know. Lady of the Flag didn't appeal to me. If I were to pick a patriotic one from there, I would definitely go with Queen of Freedom. And I pulled it up on my computer because I cannot all day. I couldn't remember the name of it, so I pulled it up on my computer so that I would remember. I would go with Queen of Freedom more than Lady of the Flag, even though I think Lady of the Flag is beautiful, and I think the stitchers who have done it are fantastic, because it's, I guess, because it's a big stitch. It's just not my style. It doesn't really go with my things. So I did buy, however, I gotta pull it up. I'm horrible about remembering this stuff. I should write it down, that way I don't have to like look off. That probably would be better. I did buy the 25th anniversary celebration pattern. So it says includes some of Nora's favorite designs and a new camo. I don't know how to pronounce that word. And it includes portraits of antique finds, which is really why I got it, because I saw portraits of antique find and I thought I really liked that. And it's a side profile silhouette. She's got a crown, and she's got, I'm sure you all have seen it, because I'm sure you all were checking the stuff out. I did get one of those because I do like it. I cannot wait to get it. I'm very excited to get that. I think if the fabric looks the way, if the fabric called for looks the way I think it does, I actually think I might have a piece in my stash, because I have lots of fabric. I had a great friend who had a huge stash of fabric share with me. I'm never going to go through all my fabric in all my life. Never. So we'll see when it gets here. I'll share. Still haven't made it out to LNS. It's coming. It is. So there will be a great stash acquisition video for that day. So I did get a light off of eBay. I'm still kind of playing with it. I only got it on Friday. I just pulled my key snap off. I only got it on Friday, so I'm still kind of playing with it, experimenting with it, seeing what it does and doesn't do, before I kind of commit to letting you know how I feel about it. As of right now, I kind of like it. So that's where I'm at with whips. Don't have a whole lot going on. Let me show you some finishes that I've got, that I have finished over time, some past finishes. So we'll start with this. Can you see it? Oh, you can't see it. Oh, that's a little far back. Okay, there. That's good. Okay, so it says Great Smoky Mountains on it. There's this one and this one. Great Smoky Mountains. It does say Great Smoky Mountains. I apologize that it's backwards. I guess I gotta figure that out. But I got both of these. These were both kits. I got we went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, which is where the Great Smoky Mountains are if you're not familiar with the United States. I know there are lots of international cross-stitchers. Maybe someday I'll have some international viewers. If you're not familiar with the United States, Great Smoky Mountains is in Tennessee. It was about an 8-hour car ride for me. We took my dog. My dog laid on me the whole time. It was fabulous. The backseat of a Jeep, but that was crammed with stuff. Didn't love the car right there or back. Was okay with the vacation there though. If we do it again, I would change a few things. Not gonna lie. So, but I had a really good time. But while we were down there, I am kind of sad because the cabins that we stayed in we are pretty sure were destroyed in the wildfire that ripped through there the day after Thanksgiving. What was it, 2016? Yeah, 2016. And actually, that's what motivated me to finally pick these kits up out of my stash. I kept putting them off, and I got to do other things. And I was like, no, I want to do these kits because I actually got these in Uber Gatlinburg, which is an attraction down there. You go up the side of the mountain in this really cool, like, Swiss Alpine car looking thing. You know, one of those hanging cars. That part I didn't love because I don't do heights. Going up the mountain was a little challenging. Hiking the mountain was also very challenging. We hiked the mountain. I'll tell you that story after I get done with this. So while we were up in Uber Gatlinburg, we were kind of looking at the little cheatsy shops and the little touristy shops, and my husband, I don't remember if it was my husband or my brother, that actually pointed these out. And there was like a multitude of designs, and I really wanted to get them all, and I didn't have that much money. But I got the one with the blackberry in the tree because when we decided to go on our little nature hike, we went to Abram Falls. Now, I had never been there. Abram Falls, they're like, there's a park ranger at the head of the trail. It says, take water with you because it's a hot day. You just got to go up the hill and down the hill and you're there. Up the hill and down the hill 3 times. And it wasn't a hill. It was like up the side of the damn mountain. The dang mountain. Pardon my French. It was up the side of the mountain 3 times. Went away. And we had to do it back. I twisted my ankle coming down the second time of the 3. Coming down the second time of the 3 on the way to the falls. So it was kind of a miserable walk back. And it really wasn't that impressive of a falls. I'm sorry. It was nice. I wasn't that impressed. Probably because I was not feeling good. But, so in the car ride on the way back out of the park, cars kept stopping and they would look at the wildlife. Well, there was a tree branch over the roadway and all of these cars were stopping, and there was some little bear cubs hanging in the tree branch. It was kind of cool. There's pictures of them somewhere, probably on my Facebook, personal Facebook. I could probably find them and throw them on my business page or my Slovak farm page. But when we saw this, I was like, oh, I have to get the bears because the bears are cool. Because that was really cool to see the black bears up close. Like, in the wild. Like, you go to the zoo and you see bears. But to actually see the bears in the Smoky Mountains was really kind of awesome. So, these were 2 of my more favorite projects to stitch. They were small. They were quick. They were in my quick bag. Honestly, because there wasn't a whole lot going on with them. There wasn't a whole lot of colors. It wasn't very big. They were in my quick bag. But I really did enjoy doing them. This is a bookmark. In case you couldn't tell. It's a little guy's bookmark. I am going to... I'm not entirely sure how I want to finish him. I have a couple ideas. Like the country chic look. I really wouldn't work with this guy. Well, it might, depending on the colors. Maybe a gray gingham would work. But I'm going to finish him. Make it look nice. So, those are my finishes. It's my Gatlinburg story. I would love to go back to Gatlinburg and stay longer. I would love to just like live in the Smoky Mountains. Let's be honest. I love the mountains. If I could live in the mountains, I probably would. I mean, I could live in the mountains, I guess, but I would love to live in the mountains. Really, I would love to win the lottery and travel. Life goals right there. Travel like Anthony Bourdain. Trying to find something that's behind me, and it wasn't working. So, after I held up my lovely plastic bag of my carry-along cross stitches, I went, wait, I'm a dork. I have this lovely bag that one of my lovely friends, Victoria, got me for my birthday. And as you can see, it's Beauty and the Beast. Because I am obsessed with Beauty and the Beast. Obsessed. 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 She got it from Faye's Crafty Creations. I think I said it right. I hope I said it right. I will link her page and her Facebook group below. I talked to her this morning. I am friends with Faye. I talked to her this morning. She doesn't have all the shipping stuff on her webpage. So she said the best way to order stuff is through her Facebook group. She does have all of her fabric selections though up. But it's just it's a big pocket. She makes a couple different style of bags. So you can have your pick, but this, I'm like, why don't I use my bag? I have like 20, you should see all the bags that are hanging on this chair for cross stitch stuff. Like really. All these bags. So this is a 31 bag. This is what Cinderella gets lugged around in. If I go somewhere where I know I'm going to be sitting for, like, when we go down to my brother's house, I will take Cinderella with me. I was taking Cinderella with me. I haven't actually taken her in the last couple of times. I used to take her with me to my mom's house because I really wanted to get her done. I have another bag. Which one's this? This is from the 2016 retreat that I went to. So this one would be the 2017 retreat. Or no, this was the 2015 retreat. Sorry, the 2017 retreat was in, yeah. So this is 2015 retreat. It is a Joan Elliott design. I have a pattern for that. I love Joan Elliott. She was there. There is stuff in this bag too. Okay, I'm gonna have to dig through that bag and see what's in there. So that's all I have for this week. Hopefully next week we will have some more completion of Cinderella. I'm hoping that possibly this little girl gets done, but I'm not banking on it because I'm not actually going to have a lot of not at home stitch time. I have a lot going on. So that is all. I will talk to you guys next week. If you have any questions, you want to know about any of the things I've shown, I can answer them to the best of my ability. Some, like, fabrics, I couldn't tell you what color they are. I probably couldn't even tell you what count they are because I change counts. I probably have a good idea of the count, but some of my fabrics I couldn't tell you what color they are or where they're from. So, but questions, comments, anything you want to see me talk about, show you, share with you, comment below. I will talk to you guys next week. Bye!